Alright, how you doing? I'm Tell the Chab and it's ages since I've been here with you. Now, I've come here to tell you about a piece of Cockney slang. Yeah, a sexton. Sexton Blake. Yeah, a Sexton Blake. It means something that's false. It's counterfeit. So, for example, there's a bloke who's selling bags on the high street, and these are all sextons. They're all sextons. They're not real. They're copies. Yeah? And he's trying to make out that they ain't sextons. Yeah? So a sexton, a fake. Sexton Blake. Fake. Yeah? Something that's fake. It's not the real thing. Right? So, Cockney rhyming slang. Sexton Blake. Okay, a Sexton Blake. This rhymes with the word fake. Okay, so the football shirts that this man is selling are sextons, and you don't say more than that. Sextons, Sexton Blake, fake. So you need to know the second word. You need to know it goes with Blake, and then that rhymes with the next word, fake. And this is how Cockney rhyming slang works. Okay, so he gave me a £50 note, but it was a sexton. So notice the accent of Tell the Chav at the beginning. I sexton. Yeah. Now, in reality, Sexton Blake was a detective. I think he's from the end of the 19th century up until about probably 1970, something like that. And he was published in a magazine. It was a very long-running magazine. And Sexton Blake was a detective who used to solve things, a Sherlock Holmes, if you like. Now, while we're at it, we ought to probably look at the word a sexton. A sexton is an official, is somebody who works for a church, and they look after the building of the church, they look after the graveyard, they cut the grass, they repair the church, they may act as the grave digger, they might ring the bell and things like that. So the sexton effectively is the caretaker of a church, but it's a religious position. But in this one, Sexton Blake, Sexton is a Christian name and Blake is a surname. So yeah, the shoes that he bought are sextons. Yeah. But let's see, this is pure Cockney rhyming slang. This is London, yeah, and you're much more likely to hear it with a Chav accent. The shoes that he's wearing are sextons, yeah, and you only just use the word a sexton or sextons, meaning fake. Something is fake, is a fake, and that's how Cockney rhyming slang works. So, for example, we went out last night drinking, and afterwards we had a Ruby. Ruby Murray was an old actress many years ago. Ruby Murray curry. So we went out last night and we had a Ruby Murray curry. And that's how it works. Let's see, I wouldn't suggest that you use Cockney rhyming slang, but it can be fun to learn about it and it can be interesting to know, but I don't think I would recommend you using it at all. So now I come to formality. A sexton, how informal is this? I'm going to give this a 2.5 informality. It's very informal. Use it in an informal conversation. Only in the UK. The Americans are not going to understand this. Yeah, so sexton, a Sexton Blake, a fake, and that's how the rhyme goes. And then the sexton of a church, he's like the caretaker of a church, the person who looks after it. So, yeah, There was a guy fly pitching on the street, and he was selling perfumes, and these perfumes, they was all Sextons. Yeah, he was trying to charge full prices like that Chanel stuff and like that, but it was just a Sexton. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Sexton Blake, fake.